Alright, my name's Justin,
I'm Amanda.
and this is our brand new podcast, There Is No Bathroom. That's right, the name of the show is There Is No Bathroom. Here's what we got going on today. Alright, we love movies. We're going to review a couple movies. There's a movie in the theaters right now, Two Guns. We're going to go over that. Plot details and stuff. Also, Oblivion. That came out on DVD. We're going to go over that. Also, this week in news, stuff happens. We're going to inform you. Megalodon, does he exist? Amanda.
He does.
Amanda's opinion, right out the gate. Alright, also, funny stories of the week. Okay. So, I will just say, Amanda, as a precursor to all the listeners, this is our first podcast. So, this may not be the best run. But, we're going to give it a go. You like it, you like it. And if not, then fuck you. And guess what? This is a podcast. So, we can...
So that's allowed.
Yeah, we can guess if we want to. So we kind of just decided that we were going to do a podcast, and we got this awesome microphone courtesy of Tina at Integra Marketing.
Thanks, Tina.
Yes, thank you, Tina. If the audio quality's not up to par, we'll eventually have two microphones. We do have two microphones, just not a sound mixer.
Because, money doesn't grow on trees.
Exactly. Good point, Amanda.
Thanks.
But we will get a sound mixer to go along with this eventually. And then we'll both have microphones and it'll sound really good. I mean, we tested the audio earlier and it seemed like it sounded fine, so no complaints there. But yeah, other than that, I think it's going to be pretty exciting. You?
I'm pretty pumped about it.
I mean, I was too, and we started putting together these run sheets and stuff, and I mean, I don't know, we're going to have a lot to talk about, and as soon as we get the hang with all this music transitions and stuff, very interesting. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the movie reviews. What do you think?
Yeah, Two Guns. Let's do it.
Two Guns. Yeah, so Two Guns.
Just repeat yourself. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, no awkward pauses. Man, I'm frustrated because I had this music queued up and now I don't.
I tried to tell him. I tried to tell him that it wasn't going to work. He assured me that it would.
Oh, God.
That he had it unlocked.
No, don't. I did have it unlocked. But just bear with me. I just can't imagine where this
Should we tell him why we call our podcast There Is No Bathroom?
We should not, because we're going to keep him teasing on that. And if you can figure out why we call it There Is No Bathroom, then...
Pat yourself on the back.
Actually, you know what? If you can figure out why it's called There Is No Bathroom, then you can sit in...
Jesus.
So, okay. The microphone is sitting on the table, alright? And so we have to keep our bodies back away from the microphone, because if we hit the table, boom, it picks up any vibration. The microphone is so good, Tina, thank you, that it picks up almost everything. And on top of that, it doesn't pick up too much surrounding noise. So, I just hit the table, and Amanda knew that was going to happen, and frustrating. But on that note,
Kill me.
Let's get into the movie review. Two Guns. We both saw it recently, and no. We both saw it recently, and we loved it.
I wouldn't say love. Love is a little strong.
Alright, so let's go over what the movie's about, okay? So if you have no idea, if you've been living under a rock for, the last couple months,
Or if you can't afford cable, I mean, we're sorry about that. But
well, if you can't afford cable, you're not listening to this podcast. So let's not even worry about it. Okay, so Two Guns in theaters now, starring
Mark Wahlberg and
Denzel Washington.
I'll
help you out with that. Yes, starring Mark Wahlberg and Denzel Washington. A little Marky Mark action for you ladies out there, and Denzel Washington for you ladies.
The older folks.
Yeah, all right.
I googled it. He's pushing 60.
Is he? So, pushing 60. All right, so basically, the plot of the movie is you have these two guys and they're drug dealers, would you say? I mean, how can you give away a good detail of the movie without actually giving away the whole plot?
Yeah, so we can't say anything about the plot.
Well, we can give an idea.
Give them the IMDb.
Okay, I'll give you the IMDb subscription. No, because I'm reading it right now and it gives away some of the plot, but I'll give it away anyway. Okay, a DEA agent and
nope, too much.
Okay, well that's
already too much.
It's exactly what it says. Okay, exactly what it says on IMDb. So let's just give you our rundown of what we think you should know going into the movie. That sound fair?
Sure.
Okay, so Denzel Washington plays a drug dealer or a middleman in between a drug dealer and the purchaser, right?
The buyer.
Exactly. So he is the front man, right? And he has a partner always, and he has this motto of, he is for himself. Anyone else gets caught, whatnot, you're on your own, right?
I missed that part of the movie, but yeah.
Okay, well, I saw it, and he did say that. So, having said that, he has this motto, and Mark Wahlberg is uncomfortable with the arrangement a little bit, and he's wanting to be more than partners. And as you get deeper into the movie, you kind of explore more of their motives, and shit just starts to go crazy, and you learn things, and it's very interesting. It's kind of like a plot twist, right?
Right, yeah.
I thought the movie was great. It's in here for action, comedy, and crime. I thought it had plenty of action. I thought
it was a lot funnier than I thought it was going to be. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe I didn't watch the trailer that often, but
yeah, Mark Wahlberg, I thought he did really well for the comedy aspect. And Denzel Washington, he did okay, but his character wasn't really a comedy. He wasn't the comic in it, It was mostly Mark Wahlberg. Crime, it had some crime in it. The whole movie was based on,
them being criminals.
Yeah. Action, tons of action.
Yeah, they blow some stuff up.
When I was watching it, I actually thought a lot about Shooter with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, so did I. It's a funny version of Shooter.
Yeah, Shooter's not very funny.
No, not at all.
They killed a dog in that movie.
They did kill a dog, which was unnecessary.
Yeah, but anyway, I enjoyed it thoroughly. Your thoughts?
I mean, it wasn't terrible.
I mean,
but I wouldn't say I loved it.
I tend to go into movies most of the time expecting less than what I get out of it. So I think that's the difference between how we watch movies. I go in and I'm not expecting. First of all, I had no idea what this movie was about. I knew two guys were going to be shooting things. That is about the extent of the knowledge I had about this movie.
Because it was called Two Guns.
Exactly.
Two guys without guns. There's the movie.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. So you see where I was coming from. But yeah. So all right, rate it.
1 to 5.
Well, usually they do it on the scale
5 stars.
1 to 10.
Oh, well, we can do that.
Or you can do like 1 thumbs up, 2 thumbs up.
I'll give it a 7.
A 7.
Because it was entertaining, but it wasn't anything special.
You know what? I think I'm going to stick with you on that. But
original.
Since you said you didn't like it as much as I did, I'll have to give it some extra points, like a 7.3.
Oh shit.
So that 0.3.
Extra points. Yep.
That
right
0.3.
there.
So if we meet in the middle, it's like a 7.25. All right. So Oblivion. Let's run right into this. This movie just came out on DVD, and I enjoyed it a lot. But you, again, had some different feelings about it. Your thoughts?
I mean, it was definitely better than I expected it to be. Mainly because I really thought I was going to hate it, actually. But I work in a movie theater, so I get free movies. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about, getting my money's worth.
A definite shout out for that. Yeah.
Plus, we saw it in IMAX, right?
I think so.
So
and you
for
know
all
what?
you DVD watchers, sorry.
No, first of all, just a side tangent here, because this just drives me crazy. We do not pay to go to the movies, and I'm thankful for that. Okay? We get to see these movies, and it's like a little bonus, okay? But I will tell you what. If I paid $15, how much is it?
15 regular, 16 3D.
For IMAX?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I was paying $16 to see this movie in an IMAX, okay, so I'm going in with the impression that this is going to be an IMAX movie, right?
Right.
And I get in there, and they have that little the little precursor. This movie was not filmed in IMAX. I would be fucking pissed. Because I just paid $16 to see a movie in IMAX, okay? So now you're telling me that I'm only getting half of it. Am I wrong? Yeah, I mean, surely you get this complaint.
No, never once have I heard that.
Okay.
It's usually, oh my god, this is deafeningly loud. Can you turn it down? I'm like, ma'am, you just paid $16 for that loudness. What do you... There's a subwoofer the size of my car in there. I don't know what you're expecting.
Exactly, yeah. I mean...
like, seriously, some guy ripped his hearing aids out of his ear.
Why?
Because it was so loud. I'm like, I'm sure he wasn't, like, completely deaf. It's probably just, like, one of those, makes it louder.
So he can hear TV at night when his wife is sleeping. That kind of hearing aid?
I have no idea.
Is it a sonic zoom?
I certainly hope it wasn't one that was, like, built into his head, because that's dramatic.
They don't do that, do they?
Yes, they, like, build it into your skull, like, behind your ear.
Yeah, I think I have seen that before.
She was just like, he ripped his hearing aid out, and I was
Who
like...
Who said that?
The wife of the guy who did it.
He couldn't talk because he couldn't hear.
No, she just came out and complained, and he was probably like, man, like, it's fine. You don't have to, like, complain about it,
Oh my gosh. Listen, that is loud. I remember seeing the Elysium trailer in the theater, and I was thinking, this is so fucking loud. My head hurt.
Honestly, I've told someone that I was like, I mean, you get used to the sound eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
That's not something they want to hear.
They don't.
I think they walk away thinking, well, that's not going to do me any good.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, you're telling me this pain in my ear is going to go away eventually?
No, I'm just going to tell you, like, your ears are going to start bleeding. And, you're going to be partially deaf, so the volume seems lower.
Yeah, we're going to do permanent damage to your hearing. And that'll help. That'll ease your pain.
But I mean, like, they complain about it thinking, like it's so loud, it's gonna, like, do some kind of damage to you. And I'm thinking, like, IMAX is a company that's making a product. They're not gonna be like, oh, you know what? It's gonna do permanent damage.
Right.
Like, they wouldn't set it to a level that...
Well, you could also argue, what the hell is someone with a hearing aid doing in an IMAX movie?
I have no idea. What do you...
I don't know. Maybe that's the only time they were showing the movie and they were in the area.
I don't know. Maybe they could have just left their hearing aid off and they would have heard it normally.
Exactly.
And we've talked not at all about Oblivion.
Oh, okay, yeah, Oblivion.
We liked it.
I liked it. Premise of the movie. Jack Harper, Tech 49. He is a part of the cleanup crew. Earth is taken over by aliens. And it's been abandoned. They live on the moon Titan, on the Jupiter, one of the moons, Jupiter, the moon Titan. God.
Do they?
One of Jupiter's moons, called Titan. That is where the people of Earth, yeah, they relocated.
Okay.
And,
I paid a lot of attention.
I mean, I'm got attention to detail on this. So, they moved to Titan, and then the cleanup crew is responsible for coming back. And, you know, what they're trying to do is move all of Earth's resources over to the moon on Titan. Okay, so they're sucking up all the water and converting it into energy and blah blah blah. And there are these things called skags that try and interrupt his work. And as you go through the movie, again, much like Two Guns,
Twat.
it's a
twat twist. It turned into a porno.
It's a twat twist.
Jesus.
Well, it is not a twat twist. It's a plot twist, and so, yeah, there will be no open badges.
That's not the oblivion they went into.
Exactly. Okay, so anyway, I mean, you get the idea.
Let's just get to the ratings.
Yeah, ratings. I enjoyed it. So I thought the science fiction in it was great. I thought the futuristic idea was great. I'm assigning this an 8.2.
I'm gonna go
because I mean, we can't explain it, but I think that the plot twist and what you find out eventually has a lot to do with how I rated this movie. Because
that is so true.
Exactly, because once you find out what's going on, then it blew my mind. So 8.2.
That's true. I'll give it an 8. That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Plot twist was really good. Super, was not expecting
exactly.
it at all.
Yeah. All right. So get that at Redbox or Blockbuster.
Or if our synopsis really did it for you, just go buy it.
Yeah. Exactly. God, I say that too much. Okay. Jeez. So that was that. All right. So let's shift over to news, shall we? That sounds pretty good. This week in news, anything?
You got no news? Nothing. Let's just move on then.
No, because I'm determined to find some news.
We're gonna spend 10 minutes listening to you type away?
Just hang on, okay?
No, let's just move on.
Move on?
If they want the news, Google it, okay?
That's okay. No big deal. Mom's the only one that's going to listen to this anyway.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Come on.
All
let's
right,
move on. What's our next topic? We megalodoning it up?
Oh, let's megalodon, because I think this segment is going to turn into a long discussion about everything megalodon.
Do you think so? Wow. Deep thoughts.
That's insight you can only get here on There Is No Bathroom.
For sure.
Our
topic on Megalodon
is that there definitely is a lot to talk about Megalodon. Okay, listen, you're going to have to take point on this because I didn't watch the documentary. All that I do know is that apparently it's like 120 feet long.
No. What?
Okay, see, when someone told me that, I was sure that someone had said 60.
Okay, yeah, 60 plus.
60 plus. Well, 120 is more than 60, so technically...
Well, fuck off, okay?
That's rude.
I think 62 is like the average of what, they thought he was. Okay, first of all...
But tell me, why do they think this?
Why do they think what?
Why do they think he's 60 plus feet? I mean, how do they even guess that? They find bones?
I don't know.
Or sharks have no bones?
I'm not a marine biologist.
I mean, are they just saying,
well, they find their teeth.
T-Rex was this big.
They find their teeth.
So they found a tooth.
Okay, yeah, but they're like, oh, it's 10,000 years old. Okay,
tell me more.
So they're thinking Megalodon is extinct. But this new documentary for Shark Week, which terrifies me, okay? They're, recent pictures and, eyewitness accounts or whatever.
Yeah.
This one lady...
Eyewitness accounts?
Yeah, this one lady is
Okay.
listen to
Okay.
me.
All right.
Okay, she's like watching the beach or whatever. I guess for sharks.
Uh,
So she
Land
takes...
sharks? Is she watching the beach or the ocean? I'm confused.
Beach, ocean. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay, so anyways, are you gonna let me finish my story?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, so she's got the binoculars on. She sees a whale, like the hump of the whale, whatever.
Yes.
Blood. She takes a picture of it. There's like blood. Something's attacking the whale, and the dorsal fin of whatever it is that's eating the whale.
You've seen this picture.
Yes, it's in the documentary.
Okay.
And to be honest, the documentary is so freaky that, like, I'm really hoping it's fake. So the dorsal fin is like 6 feet out of the water. I don't know. It's massive. So later on, they're trying to tag, you know, because, like, I guess a boat got taken down or whatever.
Oh, that's
And
scary.
so the guy is thinking it's Megalodon.
A boat got taken down.
Yeah. Like, people died. Boat sunk. So that's why they started the whole thing, because they were like, oh, Megalodon. And then, so they go out, they, like, set, like, a 5-foot chum trail, which is disgusting. So much, like, blood, fish guts in the water to attract this, what they think is Megalodon.
5 foot. So it's 5
No.
feet wide?
It's a lie.
Okay, wait. I gotta be completely
5
honest.
mile.
I gotta be completely honest with you. I stopped listening a second ago.
I'm not surprised.
Okay, so 5 miles. It's not 5 feet.
Okay, yeah, 5 miles. Sorry.
5 miles.
5 feet is nothing. 5 feet is how tall I am, so that's not
Yeah,
bad.
alright. So,
Okay, so they
5
go,
miles.
they're in the water, like in a cage, trying to tag him. Because they see, like,
They're trying to tag Megalodon?
yes. It's the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
Okay, wait, so they got him on film?
Yes, and the dude who's filming it still does not believe the thing exists. Like, you see the shark's, like, eye kind of thing swim by, because it's dark. It's at night, of course.
Oh my gosh.
See, it could be fake, but I just, either way, the fact that it once exists creeps me the fuck out.
Okay, so
Oh,
we're...
wait, no. Okay,
here
there's
we
like
go.
a
There's more.
like a Coast Guard film.
Hang on, guys. There's more.
There's a Coast Guard film. They're like saving a person, so the camera's pointing down. They're pulling the guy up from the water.
Is this
and
Deep Blue Sea?
No, and you see it like swim by. Creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, you can tell it's not a whale because it's moving like a shark moves. So creepy.
How come I can't find these pictures on the web? I'm upset.
I have Megalodon recorded on my TV, so you can watch it. I showed Chrissy last night.
She saw... And what did she think?
I don't know what she thinks, but it doesn't matter what she thinks. I think it's creepy.
Well, no, I'm very interested in this because... First of all, I fucking hate the beach.
I fucking hate dark water.
Well,
It's
that
not-
too. I mean, the beach... First of all, we don't have nothing to fear of Megalodon because we don't go out in the deep sea. He can't beach.
I mean, most people don't think he's real because, like, there would have to be 2 of them or whatever. Some bullshit. I don't know.
How long can sharks live?
Forever. As long as they have a food source. That's what the marine biologist guy was saying.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They'll never die of, like, natural causes. It's like they run out of food or, you know, like, someone kills them.
Wow, that's fascinating.
That's disturbing. Okay, so anyways,
That's science.
they tag the shark.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is, and it dives like 6,000 plus feet.
They got it tagged?
Yeah, and the thing goes down 6,000 plus feet.
And then what?
And then they lost the thing because it went so far down. They lost the tag.
This sounds...
It sounds fake, right? I certainly hope it is because...
It sounds fake.
Just so fucking terrifying.
I'm frustrated because, first of all, if such a thing existed, surely it would be the #1 search on Google, and I could find this no problem. But one,
You're probably spelling Megalodon wrong.
Mega, Lodon.
Yes. Maybe it is fake. All I know is we're running out of time.
Okay. This has been There Is No Bathroom. And you know what? There is no bathroom, okay? And
We'll
we're
cut
gonna
that out.
we're
That's
sticking,
fine.
We're sticking with that. No, we're not cutting that out. Don't cut that out. hopefully you liked it. Like I said, this is just the first podcast, so it's only going to get better from here. And
we can only hope.
No, it will. We ran with this. We set this up how many hours ago? We set this up 6 hours ago, left for 3 hours, and then came back and just jumped right on it. And, we're going to do some editing later, but I think it went pretty well for the most part, So, yeah. Anyway, that was a podcast. Leave your comments below. Let us know what you think, what we can do to make it better, or if you thought it was funny. And tune in next week. Alright, here's a little extra snippet from this week's show that we cut out. A lot of people named Catherine spell their name with K's.
Yeah. Yes? Yes, they do.
Do they?
Well, okay, I don't know what the fuck their name is, but they spell it K-A-T.
Listen, I understand the point, So, yeah. Alright, well, signing off, I'm J. Fred.
Fuck.
I forgot to open with J. Fred, but I am J. Fred.
I'm Amanda.
And this has been... There is no bathroom.
Fuck.
This has been There Is No Bathroom. Tune in next week. We'll have some good shit.